Welcome to our channel, Dr. Catalyst. This video explains about the thalidomide tragedy in pregnant women. The thalidomide tragedy was one of the darkest episodes in the history of medicine. It caused unthinkable suffering and had profound implications for the pharmaceutical industry, regulatory authorities, and the lives of thousands of individuals affected by its devastating consequences. In this video, we will dive deep into the background, causes, effects, and aftermath of the thalidomide tragedy, aiming to provide an exhaustive analysis of its key aspects. In the late 1950s, when a German pharmaceutical company named Grünenthal developed a new drug called thalidomide. It was marketed as a sedative and anti-nausea medication, primarily targeting pregnant women suffering from morning sickness. At the time, there was a high demand for such drugs as many women experienced severe morning sickness during pregnancy. Moreover, thalidomide seemed to have fewer side effects compared to other medications available in the market, making it an attractive option for pregnant women. Initially, thalidomide's launch was seen as revolutionary, with medical professionals hailing it as a breakthrough in addressing the discomforts of pregnancy. The drug became a commercial success, quickly gaining popularity and marketed in 46 countries by 1960. During this period, there were reports of some side effects associated with thalidomide, such as numbness in the limbs and drowsiness. Still, these were considered mild and manageable. In the early 1960s, that a critical link between thalidomide and severe birth defects, specifically limb deformities, began to emerge. Infants born to mothers who had taken thalidomide during specific period of embryonic development in pregnancy started showing signs of phocomelia, a condition characterized by the underdevelopment of limbs or the absence of limbs altogether. This discovery shocked the medical community and the public, triggering a wave of investigations and criticism against Grünenthal and regulatory agencies. The exact mechanism by which thalidomide causes teratogenicity is not fully understood. Thalidomide binds to a protein known as cereblon, which normally is active during embryonic development. Although cereblon's precise role in development is not well understood, research has shown that its binding to thalidomide results in abnormalities in fin and limb development in zebrafish and chick embryos, respectively. It is unclear whether the drug's inhibitory actions on angiogenesis and its binding to cereblon work together in producing limb defects. The devastating effects of thalidomide became apparent worldwide. Thousands of babies were born with severe disabilities, while others did not survive. The tragedy brought immense pain and suffering to affected families. Regulatory agencies had also failed to adequately assess and monitor the drug's safety before it entered the market, and it highlighted the need for stricter regulatory control over drug testing, particularly in relation to pregnant women. As public outrage grew, legal battles ensued, aiming to hold Grünenthal and regulatory authorities accountable for the tragedy. Lawsuits were filed, and compensation was sought for the victims. While some victims and their families received monetary settlements, it could never truly compensate for the lifelong suffering and disabilities inflicted upon them. It prompted fundamental changes in the development and regulation of pharmaceuticals globally. Governments implemented stricter guidelines for drug testing and approval, particularly concerning the safety of drugs in pregnancy. The incident emphasized the importance of the scientific method, evidence-based medicine, and ethical considerations in the development and regulation of drugs. Modern therapeutic uses thalidomide has resurfaced in the medical field in a different context. Despite its tragic legacy, the drug has shown therapeutic benefits in treating specific conditions. So, it is prescribed with strict protocols and precautions, ensuring that the mistakes of the past do not repeat. In the mid-1960s, clinicians discovered that it can effectively treat the painful skin nodules and nerve impairment caused by erythema nodosum leprosum, ENL, a complication of leprosy. In the 1990s, thalidomide was found to be effective in treating cachexia, the severe weight loss that occurs in patients with diseases such as AIDS, tuberculosis, and leprosy. Cachexia is apparently caused by the body's overproduction of TNF, a protein that is a powerful stimulator of inflammation within the body. Thalidomide derives this effect from its ability to inhibit the body's production of tumor necrosis factor. In conclusion, the thalidomide tragedy unfolded as a result of a perfect storm of inadequate drug testing, lax regulation, and a lack of consideration for the potential risks imposed on pregnant women and their unborn children. Its impact was immense, causing irreversible harm to thousands of individuals, as well as igniting significant changes in drug development and regulation practices worldwide. Thalidomide serves as a stark reminder of the profound responsibility held by pharmaceutical companies, regulatory bodies, and society as a whole to prioritize patient safety at all costs.